These are not just catchy slogans. I never give up, and I never surrender. Hustle, loyalty, respect. There's always going to be someone bigger or faster or meaner, but I make sure there's no one more determined than I am. There are times when I'm down, but I'm never out. I'm John Cena, and this is my road to WrestleMania.
I brush your mouth, cold gate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next hour sweating. I drop the whole class. I rock down to the 3-second tag. The time is up, my time is now. You can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live as Raw emanates from New York, New York. Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler welcoming you to another exciting night of sports entertainment.
You're officially on the road to WrestleMania, JR. This is my favorite time of the year.
A lot can happen between now and then, King. The face of Raw could change in a single night.
I want you all to know that I'm very happy to be in New York City. And I'm sure to give Mr. Kennedy a fight he'll never forget. But that's not why I'm out here. I wanted to look for the future for a minute and talk about next week, which is WWE's Tribute to the Troop show. The WWE superstars are going to try to put some smiles on the soldiers' faces. And of course, we usually get many of those smiles ourselves. Last year, I met some good friends out there. And I'm hoping to see one of them again this time out. So until I see them personally, I'm dedicating tonight's match, where I'm going to give Kennedy the fight of his life, to Tony and the other men and women protecting the USA. You heard me, the USA. USA.
There's the bell. And Cena and Mr. Kennedy better be ready for this singles action here tonight, because pinfall, submission, countout, and disqualification are all in effect. A thunderous DDT. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. You can't go long without tapping out to this. And he strikes with the elbow.
Dear Lord, what a suplex.
We all know Kennedy can give his opponents a mouthful, but tonight, John Cena could be giving Kennedy a mouthful of busted teeth, JR. Got his opponent hooked, and there's the face buster.
Witnessing John Cena is a privilege, ladies and gentlemen. This man, this superstar, is a once-in-a-lifetime WWE, and Cena connects with the fist. Now that's a suplex. Oh, what a clothesline. Face buster, face buster. The power, the heart this man John Cena has, I'm not just sure can be duplicated, King.
He saw that one coming. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
Break.
If there's the submission, there might not be any way out of it.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent. He's working the fundamentals there.
And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
Before becoming a
Oh, Cena delivers the 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh, that'll send you directly to the chiropractor. A vicious stomp. What a kick that was.
No, it can't be! Not the FU! He reversed it!
1, 2.
He was a split second away from a 3 count.
That suplex was picture perfect. Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow. This looks like bad news for his opponent. And there it is, the FU. What an impact. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2, 3.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it. John Cena comes out victorious. That should keep him in high spirits for the long trip to tribute to the troops.
You know what'll keep me in high spirits, JR? If I don't have to sit next to you for that incredibly long flight.
This is one of the most special nights of the year for WWE. Our annual tribute to the Troop Show.
We've been doing these for quite a while now, JR, but I feel blessed each time we come here and entertain the men and women who are protecting us. Tonight is for these soldiers.
I wholeheartedly agree, King. It's an unbelievable feeling to be here. And this night is dedicated to these brave men and women. Cena has a lot in common with our friends in the military. Like them, Cena would never raise the white flag. There's no denying the heart, the passion this man holds for his country. I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. He catches his opponent with an elbow. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
I think Cena may take no prisoner. We might even see an STFU on MVP. He's got his opponent hooked, and there's the face buster. He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
Oh my, an explosive suplex. His opponent's head snaps back. as he hits the Russian leg sweep. And he hits the DDT, just planting, just driving the head to the floor. The integrity that instills sense of duty to country. John Cena will not allow himself to lose this matchup.
Not with his friends from the military counting on him, he won't. This guy's got too much heart not to win.
Oh man, this might be the difference maker in this match.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
He hits the Russian leg sweep. Now that's a suplex. Cena is waiting, biding his time, picking the right place to strike. Will we see the STFU? Will we see the self-proclaimed MVP?
If there's the submission, there might not be any way out of it.
Look out, here it comes.
And Cena connects with the fist. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. And he strikes at his...
We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much.
John Cena, this superstar, bleeds red, white, and blue.
I have a feeling if we climbed his family tree, JR, we'd run into Uncle Sam.
Do you submit? And there it is. That's the match.
That must be Tony, the soldier Cena befriended.
You look a little misty-eyed there, JR.
This is why we all come out to put smiles on the faces of these soldiers. Welcome back to Raw. We're back in the good old US of A. I think I speak for all the WWE when I say we had a great time and tribute to the troops.
There is someone you can't speak for, MVP. He took his loss to Cena a little hard.
MVP has to realize you can't win them all, King.
I'll admit it. John Cena beat me in tribute to the troops in front of this country's finest. But I'm filing a protest. I had sand in my eye, and the match should have been stopped. Then afterwards, everybody wanted to shake hands with Cena, or get autographs from Cena, or take a picture with Cena. John Cena is no hero. I'm better than him, just like I'm better than everyone in the United States of America. I'm sick of being treated like less than the best, and I'm gonna do something about it. As of this moment, MVP is leaving the US of A. Matter of fact, anyone else in that locker room who was fed up, come with me. This is the last time you're gonna see MVP as a citizen of this country.
Did I hear MVP right? He's leaving the country?
I, for one, can't say I'm sad to see him go.
All right, John Cena taking on King William Regal.
And if I were William Regal King, I'd start digging a hole in the sand, trying to make my way back to England. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. Cena is on a tremendous roll with a decisive victory over MVP back at Tribute to the Troops. And by the way, what a shocker is that? MVP claims to have had sand in his eye.
What an incredible powerbomb!
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Break submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. And the knuckles connect. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. He catches his opponent with an elbow. Cena's got a big physical challenge waiting for him next week at the Royal Rumble when he steps into the ring with a savage Umaga. Two of the most explosive superstars will face off in a first ever infantry versus tank match.
And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow! Cena hits the five-knuckle shuffle.
King William Regal's been a fighter since day one. Make no mistake about it, this man's got a bona fide mean streak. And when he gets you in that ring, he has a variety of ways that he can hurt you.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
I don't think this match will continue much longer, King. I don't think there's too much left in the tank here.
Never ever underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches.
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
You're not going to get him with that one.
A swift kick to the opponent. John Cena. I've never seen this man run away from a challenge. And at the Royal Rumble, that philosophy will be put to the test again when Cena steps into the ring with the 350-pound Samoan bulldozer Umaga. And that should be one hell of a matchup.
And then we'll know for sure who the most dominant superstar is on Raw. The Tank Umaga or that infantryman, John Cena.
Look at this. Here it comes.
No, it can't be. Not the FU. Here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all she wrote.
We may have lost MVP, but as long as John Cena stays a U.S. citizen, I think we'll be okay.
It's that type of attitude that made MVP leave in the first place, JR. You should be ashamed.
Our main event is a big tag team contest with some superstars who will be squaring off at the Royal Rumble. It should be a hot show.
Speaking of hot, the Diva Search contest is back on. WWE.com has hot photos of all the new contestants. Have you seen them, JR? Oh man, I almost phoned in sick to work today.
We're all glad you decided to tough it out and show up.
Now, Umanga, I know you will be competing against John Cena at the Royal Rumble, so perhaps you want to soften him up tonight. Meanwhile, I can handle that toe rag Jeff Hardy.
Golunga Isa!
I'm going to assume that was a yes?
Bloody hell! It's like teaming with a savage wildebeest.
Still, I'd rather be on your side than against you.
Hey, John, if you don't quit tonight, neither will I.
Here we go. And I, for one, think Regal and Umaga teaming up on John Cena before the Royal Rumble is a tremendously smart move.
He catches his opponent with an elbow. It's obvious that title or not, Cena has a big target, a huge target on his back. And that's what Umaga, MVP, and Regal have been proving as of late.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Jeff Hardy and John Cena should work well together. These superstars may have different backgrounds, but they've been plucked from the same platoon.
And as for Umaga and William Regal, I know Regal's English. I'm not sure he speaks Samoan.
A flying form, sending the opponent crashing down, and Cena connects with the fist.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. You're not going to get him with that one.
And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow!
Regal, as calculating and manipulative as he is, and the big strong tank Umaga are an absolute match made in hell for Cena. A vicious bump.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out!
And there it is, the FU. What an impact. This could be a pinfall.
2, 3.
Well, there it is. That's the match.
What a contest! Can you imagine what's going to happen at Royal Rumble when Cena and Umaga go one-on-one?
I can imagine it, JR. I've seen a lion fight an elephant on those nature shows.
Make sure you don't miss the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. See you Sunday. Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is good old JR Jim Ross along with my colleague Jerry the King Lawler.
This is one of the craziest crowds I've seen in a long time, JR. They're as ready as I am for tonight's action. We've already had some of the participants choose their numbers for the big Royal Rumble match.
In all, 30 superstars from all brands will compete in the namesake contest, folks. But another intriguing matchup deals with John Cena against the Samoan bulldozer, Umaga.
please choose a ball to get your place in the Royal Rumble match.
Heal, you manga! Save your energy for that miserable John Cena! You have bigger fish to fry than this freak, you manga. Let's get out of here at once.
Cena, I thought it fair to tell you that I'm going to accompany you manga to the ring for your match tonight. It's more for your benefit than anything. Someone has to keep him from destroying you completely.
It's time to find out who Raw's most dominant superstar is. It's infantry versus tank. I know this man well, and John Cena will not run from anyone or anything, including a 350-pound Samoan bulldozer. A vicious stomp.
Ow! What an elbow! What a reversal. And did you hear the impact on that kick?
Oh, the punch connects.
If Regal didn't stop him, we might have seen some serious fireworks between Umaga and...
No! It can't be! Not the FU!
1, 2. He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count. A vicious stomp.
What a punch! And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow, this is a clash of the titans. On one side, you have the rock-solid, unstoppable force, John Cena, and on the other, the immovable object, Umaga.
A vicious stomp.
That was an impressive suplex.
A vicious stomp. Facebuster! Facebuster!
There's no downplaying the effort in the ring tonight. These two have left nothing to the imagination and continue to battle for their lives.
Here he goes, JR! He's been busted open! Look at all of that blood!
I think fatigue is set in here, King. I don't think this is going to last too much longer. Well, like it or not, this one's over.
Cena's movie star good looks. Oh no! Samoan
interesting display.
I still don't get why that turncoat MVP is even here.
Coming off a controversial Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, MVP made his return to the United States.
Here goes the neighborhood, JR.
I'm sure John Cena is itching to get his hands on those three assailants, but he's taking on Mr. Kennedy tonight. Doing coming out here, especially MVP. Wasn't he leaving the U.S. for good?
I hereby claim this ring in the name of Better Than Utopia.
I told you I was better than anyone. So I decided to start my own country. Let me introduce my captain. This is my chief of security. And this is my secretary of foreign affairs. And this is my world. John Cena, you don't exist in my world. In fact, none of you do.
3 cheers for Better Than Utopia. And 3 cheers for the president. MVP. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Ballin'!
MVP is your future problem, Cena. But if you overlook me tonight, you're gonna regret it for a long, long time.
Here we go in this rematch from 4 weeks ago as Kennedy and Cena get ready to do it again.
He sends his opponent down face first. What a crushing leg drop. Cena and Umaga were having a tremendous match 24 hours ago. And it makes my stomach turn how Regal and MVP interfered, getting that match thrown out. He's taking the fight to his opponent. What a fat break. He plants him down with authority. DDT, just planting, just driving the head to the floor. The audacity of this Better Than Utopia is immeasurable. Spitting in the faces of all of those who fight to allow them to compete.
They want to leave the country. Good riddance.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
Facebuster could do it right there.
And Cena connects with the fist. Cena's a patriot through and through. He loves liberty, and he'll take liberties when he finally gets those patriotic hands on MVP. A jaw-jacking punch.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2!
3.
That's it! The match is over!
I hope Kennedy is happy. He got what he asked for.
Probably hoping to get the win, JR.
Now Cena can focus his energy on MVP and better than Utopia. We're back with you for Monday Night Raw. And last week, you can say we were invaded.
Sounds funny, JR. Those guys from Better Than Utopia don't seem like they're playing around.
Umaga has a match with Jeff Hardy tonight. We'll see if his fellow Utopians will show up too.
This is my world. And I am better than you. Thought you could come into my world and be my chief of security? Huh, that ain't happening. Our world is better than yours. And to show that you truly understand your place in my world, you are going to kiss this. That's why we're in Better Than Utopia, because we're better than.
And business is about to pick up. It's Cena. It's John Cena. He's going to get himself some of that turncoat MVP. A thunderous DDT. He sends his opponent down face first. And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor.
I'm queasy, JR. I can't believe Umaga actually forced Hardy to plant his lips on the globe. Just disgusting. And he plants him down with authority.
Oh, what an elbow drop.
What a textbook DDT. That suplex was picture perfect. And he made the most of it with that DDT.
Cena's like a stealth bomber, indestructible, and ready to deploy at a moment's...
No! It can't be! Not the FU!
Good grief! What a series of strikes! And he brings his leg crashing down. And Cena connects with the fist.
What a sequence of punching.
We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much.
John Cena didn't back down an inch from MVP and the Utopians.
Can't say that I agree with that strategy, JR. Cena could hold his own against one Utopian, but I think the three of them combined is too much for even him.
When has Cena ever cared about the odds, King? He's as fearless as they come. Between John Cena and the men of Better Than Utopia have threatened to boil over.
At least it won't be 3-on-1 again tonight.
That's right, King. Our main event will pit John Cena and Jeff Hardy against Umaga and William Regal.
Come in.
All right. At ease, soldier.
Hey, it's good to see you, man. Hey, that's one way to get to come home, huh?
Yeah, I should be up and around in a few weeks. So what's on tap tonight?
I got this tag match in a minute. Hopefully I can put a dent in those Better Than Utopia guys. I gotta head out for that. But mikase sukasa. Feel free to chill and we'll hang after the match.
I know Cena's salivating, anxiously awaiting for his chance to extract some revenge on the rotten Better Than Utopia.
I think you can actually see steam coming out of Cena's ears. He can't wait to dishonorably discharge MVP.
And there's the DDT.
Oh, look out, look out, look out!
And there it is, the FU. What an impact!
Wow, MVP's Chief of Security and Secretary of Foreign Affairs possess some serious firepower. Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
Did you hear the impact on that kick?
A vicious blow to the opponent.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner. And he made the most of it with that DDT. He saw that one coming. A stunning slam, knocking the wind out of his opponent. Oh man, what impact from that suplex.
Good grief, what a series of strikes. What height on that leg drop. And Cena connects with the fist. A flying form, sending the opponent crashing down to the ground.
You can't question the heart of any WWE superstar. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
Intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
Here's what the fans came to see.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
And this Better Than Utopia was formed by MVP. Jealous. is envious.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
That's nowhere near a 3 count.
Look at that. He's busted wide open. This is great.
Dear Lord, what a suplex.
And that facebuster could do it right there.
And there's the elbow.
This is his chance.
Hardy and Cena are two tremendous individual competitors with the chemistry to work side by side as one cohesive unit. He's taking the fight to his opponent. What a backbreaker.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it. And there it is, the FU. What an impact. He may get the 3 count here.
One, two, three. And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
Another setback for the Utopians. I'm sure MVP's not going to be too happy about this.
Cena still doesn't understand that this is my world. Maybe you can help him get the picture.
I need some help right now. Get a doctor.
Thank you for joining us for Raw. This is Jim Ross and Jerry Law, broadcasting live.
Can't believe the level MVP summed to in order to get into John Cena's head last week.
This was despicable, appalling. He not only assaulted a non-wrestler friend of Cena's, but one of our soldiers.
I'm sure you're sad to hear this, Cena, but me and the Utopians won't be at Raw tonight. I hear you want a piece of us, so let's make a plan to meet up at No Way Out on Better Than Utopian Lane. We'll treat you like an honored guest.
If we could see Cena's thoughts, JR, we'd witness some harsh things being done to Better Than Utopia.
And he hits the DDT. Just planning, just driving the head to the floor. And the sound of human flesh on the ground echoes around the arena.
That suplex was picture perfect.
A vicious stomp. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. There's no ignoring what this man snits.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
What a counter!
Oh, did Did you see that?
He drops the elbow. A stiff shot with the elbow.
Oh, man, what a Russian leg sweep. And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. And he made the most of it with that DDT. And there's the toss. Oh, man, what impact from that suplex. This feud between Cena and the Utopians has escalated beyond the point of no return. This rivalry's gotten personal.
And that could pose a challenge for Cena. Outmanned and out...
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
And now a pin.
One.
This could be it.
Two.
He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks. As upset as Cena must be about MVP jumping his friend Tony, he's got to stay focused on snitching. You hear how his leg connected?
DDT!
Here he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
There's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, JR. That's it. The match is over.
I have a pretty simple philosophy. You can punch me, kick me, hit me with a chair, whatever. It goes with the territory. But MVP, when you put your hands on Tony, you cross the line. You don't mess with the people who make sacrifices for this country, MVP. And at No Way Out, I'm gonna show you there are consequences for your actions. Bring your entire country. I don't care what kind of match or what kind of stipulation you throw at me. MVP, you and I are going to war.
Has all the markings of a memorable show, JR, and maybe not in a way that benefits John Cena.
Well, he has to face all 3 members of Better Than Utopia in a gauntlet match. And we've heard the group has some special home court rules on top of that.
It would take an army to overcome those odds.
John Cena is going to have to be an army of 1 tonight.
I come in peace.
You might leave here in pieces. What do you want?
Montel Vontavious Porter, president of Better Than Utopia, has some ground rules written into the contract for tonight's gauntlet. The match takes place in Better Than Utopia and will abide by the
In layman's terms, this basically says I'm screwed, right? Rule number 1. I need a 5 count to pin a Utopian. But you guys just need a 3 count on me. Where am I, King Kong Bundy? Rule 2, amid the ipsos and factos, says I can't use rope breaks. But you can. That's very clever. Rule number 3, I think, says Utopians can leave the ring at will. But I'll be counted out. Anything else? Nothing about tying my hands behind my back?
Well, there is one more bit of fine print.
What does it say?
All's fair in love and war.
John, after inspecting your injuries after the locker room attack, I would seriously advise against you competing tonight.
Not an option, Doc.
John, as your doctor, I can't abide by you the—
And I recommend that as my doctor, you stay out of my way.
Here we go. A gauntlet match stacks the odds. But with a warrior like Cena, better than Utopia, had better be prepared for a battle.
Oh, man, what a Russian leg sweep.
Following that vicious attack, I'm not sure Cena's 100%, but I do know that he'll fight anyone and fight hard. He puts the boot to his opponent. The kick connects.
What an incredible powerbomb.
And he hits the DDT. Just landing, just driving the head to the floor. In this gauntlet match, Cena needs to defeat all 3 competitors one-on-one. And Cena connects with the fist.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent. What a punch!
His opponent's groggy. Here it comes. No, it can't be. Not the FU.
Boy, JR, if this is how the Utopians treat an honored guest, I'd hate to see what they do to an enemy of the state.
Oh! And King Regal's been eliminated. It wasn't easy, but John Cena's defeated Regal. And now he must take on the Samoan Bulldozer, the Tank, Umaga.
I can't believe he countered that one. Ow, that was a serious shot there.
Crushes his opponent with that splash.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
He's working the fundamentals there. Look at the force behind that leg drop. I just had a scary thought. What if Umaga sang the Better Than Utopia's national anthem?
That might be a performance that could make the lovely and talented Jillian Hall proud. And there's the 5-knuckle shuffle by Cena. In this gauntlet match, Cena's in a war of attrition. There's no rest until he's defeated all 3 competitors, one at a time. Oh my! An explosive suplex. He puts the boot to his opponent. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at this! Umaga's been eliminated.
It's been a long, hard road for Cena. He's been beaten down, competed in 2 matches, and fought through exhaustion. But now the opportunity he's been waiting for. Now he gets his hand on MVP.
Here's Cena's moment for payback after MVP jumped his friend, jumped one of our soldiers.
Finally, it comes full circle. It's time for the devil to get his due. A textbook suplex.
And he made the most of it with that DDT. A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact. He's got his opponent hooked, and there's the face buster. I see the green-eyed monster creeping out, JR. MVP's made this war a declaration of spite and jealousy.
Here's what the fans came to see.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
This rivalry dates back to the tribute to the troops. And boy, has it ever boiled over here tonight.
Wow, what a match, JR!
John Cena has done the impossible. He's beat William Regal, Umaga, and MVP in one night.
Cena, I told you this is my world. Time for you to embrace that. Pucker up.
Cena may have won the battle, but I don't think he can win this war.
My God, haven't these 3 done enough damage? We're one day removed from No Way Out, and there is one man who will never forget that night, John Cena.
Cena practically had the world against him last night, JR. Revenge has to be on his mind.
Well, I know Cena's not scheduled for action tonight, King. I'm sure he can use the rest. Instead, the Intercontinental title will be up for grabs in our main event.
Last night, your entire world came crashing down on all of you. There was only one man standing in the way of Better Than Utopia taking over. John Cena failed you all. As of this moment, this is my world, and you all serve me. Eventually, all of you will line up and kiss this globe. The same globe that John Cena put his lips on last night. Once you kiss this, you will be put in your place just like John Cena. You will realize that I'm better than you. I'm always gonna be better than you.
They've hurt my friends. They took my pride. Now it's time to tear down Better Than Utopia brick by brick. And I'll start with the Secretary of Foreign Affairs. He's not gonna know what hit him. I want to make sure I knock him out, so there's one less Utopian to worry about. This is one meeting your secretary couldn't handle, MVP. You won't know who's next, but I promise you this. I'm coming for you.
Welcome to another exciting night of Raw. John Cena, after absorbing a lot of abuse by the members of Better Than Utopia, has gone on the offensive.
I'm all for Cena getting revenge. If not for himself, then on behalf of the USA.
But who is next on Cena's hit list? The Samoan bulldozer Umaga or the President MVP?
It worked so well last week, let's have a repeat performance. Time to take out another Utopian so they know what it's like to be the hunted. I think it's best to go after Umaga after his match, then put him through a table. That should keep him off of Raw for a while.
The Better Than Utopia Chief of Security, Umaga, is going to have his title put to the test here tonight by one determined and focused John Cena.
And there's the DDT. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
Never ever underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches.
Umaga was just in a brutal contest with Tommy Dreamer, and now Cena's looking to finish the job. And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow!
And Cena connects with the fist.
Cena's out to personally overthrow the Better Than Utopian government.
And after he removes the Chief of Security from office, you can bet he's heading for the president.
He's working the fundamentals there. Looks like he's got some big plans, JR.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
Umaga might be out of a job, JR. The warrior-like strength of John Cena could be more than the Utopian can handle. What an incredible power bomb!
And it's been reversed.
I think this one's almost over, JR. I don't even know how these superstars are still going. Got his opponent hooked.
Oh no, it looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
Ow, what an elbow. No, it can't be. Not the FU.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
There's that smash mouth style and ugly offense.
Cena will attempt to circumvent the Utopian's security system. The barbaric,
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks. A stunning slam, knocking the wind out of his opponent.
He sees his opportunity, and he's taking it.
No, it can't be. Not the FU. You hear how his leg connected?
he almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
we all know what's coming next. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
What a reversal.
What a textbook DDT.
Vicious stomp. Smash mouth impact from the face buster.
Look out. Here it comes. No, it can't be. Not the FU. There's the reversal.
He hooks the head, and there's the Russian leg sweep.
Oh, what a painful kick.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
Good grief! What a series of strikes! Dear Lord, what a suplex! A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
He's going up. But what's he going to do when he gets there?
A sharp, crisp elbow drop.
Oh, man. Even the toughest superstar would have trouble getting up from that.
What an incredible suplex!
Man, what a huge DDT that was.
Here's what the fans came to see.
I don't believe it. The match is over.
MVP! It's just you and me, Mr. President. I'm coming to take over your world, MVP. The thing is, you can't see me.
population of Better Than Utopia is rapidly shrinking.
If I was MVP, I may consider staying in for the evening.
He doesn't have much choice, King. MVP is booked in a match tonight. And since Cena put Umaga and William Regal on the shelf, better than Utopia's president is a man all alone in his country.
I'm here with this so-called president of Better Than Utopia, MVP.
So-called? You better be careful, though, when you're in my world, or even when you're not. And disrespecting the president can be considered an act of treason.
I apologize, Mr. President. I wanted to get your thoughts on John Cena.
You and John Cena forget something. This is my world, mine. Cena wants a game of one-on-one? Well, tonight, I hired a little extra help to handle Cena. In my match tonight, he'll be watching my back. And I'll be sure to come out with him to watch Cena have his world rocked yet again.
MVP is my final target. He'll get his tonight during his match with Jeff Hardy. What weapon should I bring with me?
And here we go. An MVP better be ready to donate a pint of blood, cause Cena's looking to collect.
Don't do it!
Oh man, this might be the difference maker in this match. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick, and he hits the neck breaker.
He can pin him right here, JR.
What? He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first. And he drops the leg across his opponent.
There's plenty of space to run, JR, but few places MVP can hide. Sooner or later, he'll have to square off against John Cena. That suplex was picture perfect.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold. This is a painful submission hold and used to great effect here.
Cena's an absolute man possessed. He's bound and determined to hurt MVP tonight. A stunning slam, knocking the wind out of his opponent.
He hits the Russian leg sweep. The senton connects. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there?
Oh no! That last shot busted him wide open.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
MVP is sure trying to get out of here in a hurry.
This is like some action movie.
And it's not over yet. Cena has a match of his own next. That's MVP's necklace.
Cena's got MVP's whole world in his hands.
It looks like MVP's hired himself a new mercenary. The violent snitch. And he hits a big-time leg drop. He puts the boot to his opponent. And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor.
Cena's left MVP rattled and left his world in tatters. Quite honestly, JR, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
He hooks the head, and there's the Russian leg sweep. Liberation has come in the form of John Cena. And you can't help but feel that Better Than Utopia might be a government on the verge of collapse.
What an incredible DDT!
Look at this. Here it comes.
Cena hits the five-knuckle shuffle.
It's not enough to get a piece of MVP for Cena. He's looking to destroy the man, and he won't rest until the volatile despot's been removed from office.
And that facebuster could... Oh, no. It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
Looks like he's got some big plans, JR.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact. He may get the 3 count here.
2, 3.
And that's the match.
It looks like Cena's revenge is complete, JR.
I don't think so, King. Something tells me he won't be satisfied until he gets MVP face-to-face, one-on-one.
MVP's not so easy to catch, though. I think he proved that tonight.
MVP can run from Cena, but he can't hide. Ladies and gentlemen, after battering MVP in his car last week, John Cena got his wish. The two will face off at WrestleMania.
Yes, JR, but Cena's got a match tonight, and MVP doesn't. That could tip the scales in the Utopians' favor.
With the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania only 6 days away, anything can happen.
Hey, Cena, I just wanted you to know that I won't be there tonight because I'm taking care of Better Than Utopian business.
You mean you're hiding for the last 6 days before WrestleMania, MVP?
Oh, yeah, that. Our match at WrestleMania will be held under Utopian rules, you know.
Yeah, well, I have one condition. We make this an Iron Man match. That way I have plenty of time to impeach you, Mr. President.
A guaranteed 15 minutes of kicking your ass around Better Than Utopian Square? You're on.
And Kennedy's got the unenviable task of taking on the impressive John Cena. And once he gets past this challenge, it's the Utopian President, MVP.
You mean if he gets past this challenge, JR? Kennedy's not going to roll over and play dead.
I have a feeling at WrestleMania, MVP will learn that there's only so far you can push a man. And when you attack his country and injure his friends, you can count on there being hell.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
In 6 days, the showdown between John Cena and the Better Than Utopia President will be more than a match. It will be the final chapter in a war.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
That elbow did some damage.
He sends his opponent down face first.
We all know what's coming next. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
There's the pin. Over the last 3 months, MVP and the Utopians have thrown so much at Cena, yet he's always found a way to prevail. That's got to make them a little nervous at WrestleMania.
I'm sure it does. But MVP's a rat. And the last thing you want to do is to corner a rat and to make it scared for its life.
I know these superstars want to keep going, but I don't know if they're going to be able to for much longer.
Look out, he's setting up his opponent.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3!
The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
John Cena definitely looks ready for his match at WrestleMania.
He better be, JR. 15 minutes with a man like MVP can take 15 years off your life.
Make sure you join us on Sunday for WrestleMania. Good night, everybody. This is the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler here, ecstatic to welcome you tonight.
No other event in entertainment comes close to the excitement level of WrestleMania, JR. And this year's promises to be the biggest one yet.
Our main event certainly promises intensity and intrigue as John Cena and MVP will compete in an Iron Man match. Let's look at how this showdown came about. It started at Tribute to the Troops, where MVP lost to John Cena. Along with Umaga and William Regal, MVP actually seceded from the United States, proclaiming himself the president of Better Than Utopia. They ran roughshod over the WWE, even stooping so low as to assault John Cena's military friend who had come home injured. Cena then went on the offensive, taking out the Utopians. Now, he and MVP will square off tonight. Who will emerge victorious? We'll find out. The wait is finally over. It's time for pure, unbridled hatred to take center stage as weeks of tension between Cena and MVP finally come to a head. This is our main event. This is WrestleMania. Remember everything Cena's been through. Remember the sneak attacks. the cowardly actions of the better-than-utopians. If anyone ever had motivation to win a match, it's John Cena.
Break the hold.
What a crushing face buster.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks.
He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. There's a fundamental move. A swift kick to the opponent. John Cena's soul hums to the tune of the United States national anthem.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, a face buster. That'll cause some damage. And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks. Oh, look at this! DDT!
Just a fantastic suplex. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
DDT! Look at the fans, JR! They know what's coming next! No! It can't be! Not the FU! There's the reversal!
1, 2!
A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Smash mouth impact from the face buster. A vicious stomp. Oh, Cena delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle. And that's a stiff kick.
You know, there aren't a whole lot of words to describe a deserter like MVP. I'm not even sure someone like that's worth the breath, JR.
Especially if that someone is the no-good rat MVP.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there and stop this thing. And there it is, the FU. What an impact!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He catches his opponent with an elbow. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
What a reversal.
Oh boy, excellent counter. What ring presence. A vicious stomp. What a fierce kick. A striking elbow staggering the opponent.
What a sequence of punches! His body crash into the ground.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Good Lord, what a power bomb. And he hits the DDT, just landing, just driving the head to the floor. And there's the 5-knuckle shuffle by Cena.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out! No! It can't be! Not the FU!
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent. And he strikes with the elbow.
Oh, that'll send you directly to the chiropractor. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. It's been hostile. It's been a war. Who will emerge victorious? Who will be the last man standing?
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
A face buster, driving his opponent into the ground.
What height on that leg drop.
What a lethal series of kicks. And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow.
And he brings his leg crashing down.
And he plants him down with authority.
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
He's taking the fight to his opponent. What a back break. Oh my, an explosive suplex.
Here's what the fans came to see.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now that's a suplex.
And it's been reversed.
He jumps and knocks his opponent down with the drop kick. What a kick that was. What an impressive Russian leg sweep.
What an incredible DDT!
And here he goes, taking advantage of a stunned opponent.
Cena hits the 5-knuckle shuffle.
He could put his opponent away right here.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here! He hits his opponent with the elbow! He put all his weight behind that. What a tackle!
What fantastic extension on that leg drop. What a nasty elbow.
You're not going to get him with that one.
Driving the knee into the opponent. The kick connects.
perfect. What a textbook DDT. Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next. No, it can't be. Not the FU.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold. Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
And that facebuster could do it right there.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks. He used all his weight on that leg drop.
I can't believe he countered that one.
That was an impressive suplex.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
Watch out! He reversed it.
1, 2.
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
Oh my, what a flurry of kicks.
A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. We all know what's coming next. And there's the leg drop.
One, 2, 3, 4.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine. And he dropped the leg across his opponent.
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next. No, it can't be. Not the FU.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And there's the facebuster. He's got that submission hold locked in. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
1, 2, 3. Get back in the ring.
And there it is. That's the match. John Cena didn't just win the battle. He won the war against MVP. Where does that leave better than Utopia?
metal.
I do believe the WWE ring is once again considered U.S. soil. God bless America. Thank you, John Cena.